Well, hello there, motherfuckers. Now, this is a rant here from my fellow New Yorkers, more specifically, people who live in New York City, one of the five boroughs, and you got to answer to the fucking goofball mayor, Mayor de Blasio. Let me tell you something about de Blasio. It was bad enough that we had one of the most corrupt mayors previously in Mayor Michael Bloomberg. That fucking jabroni motherfucker, Mayor Michael Bloomberg, that fucking cretin of a man. Not only did he pay off the courts to give him a third term. Now, here's the thing. I'm pretty sure it works like this for all mayors. You are limited to 2 terms. It's like the U.S. presidency. You're only allowed to run twice. That's a maximum of 8 years, and God knows, most mayors here in New York, with, in my opinion, the exception of Giuliani, they all fucking suck. They all suck. Look at history. Mayor Dinkins, all of them corrupt as shit. And Mayor Michael Bloomberg, that was, like the opposite of fucking Trump, a billionaire that was completely corrupt. And the guy had 1,000 fucking special interests all up his fucking ass. And this guy tried putting people out of jobs. It was the most disgusting thing I ever seen. A billionaire trying to destroy the teachers union, tried to drive people out of their fucking jobs, tried to drive people out of the soda industry. People, just trying to make a living. And this guy just comes in there and tries to just kill it. Now, de Blasio, this guy, is just as destructive as Bloomberg. And if not only that, he just seems like a dummy. Now, he obviously isn't one, but the way how this is probably the worst fucking mayor I've ever seen in my fucking life. With the exception of maybe Dinkins and Bloomberg, and I don't know all the mayors. I haven't been alive long enough, 28 years old, to really know everything. But fucking de Blasio, I want to talk about this new law that he just signed. That this is active. Like, I don't know when it goes into effect. I assume maybe right now or pretty fucking soon. He said that, well, let's just say what the law says. It says that anybody that identifies, not is, but identifies, because this really is a slippery slope, as a transgender person can use the bathroom that they associate their feelings with. Do you see why that's a problem? So, transgender is fucking weird. I'm going to say that. I don't care how politically incorrect it sounds to you guys. I don't. I think you know by now that I'm not a politically correct person, and I don't support politically correct language. I don't endorse it. I don't use it. I don't like euphemisms. I rather come out and be crass. Just say what's on my mind, because that's how we've got into so many problems here in this country. Trying to be nice, trying to do this, try to do that. And, what does it do? We get nothing for it. We just get fucked over. So, I mean, of course, any normal liberal will be watching this video right here, and they'll be saying to themselves, this guy's a bigot. I am so sick and tired of fucking people calling me a bigot, calling me a racist, because I have a difference of opinion, because I'm not willing to accept just anything. So here's the thing, what I said. I support gay marriage. And this needs to be talked about as a precursor to what we're going to be talking about in this video about transgendered people. Okay? Because it does relate. Transgender is about being gay. Let's just, people don't like to draw these lines, but that's what it is. Transgender is either a man who wants to be a woman or a woman who wants to be a man. And they dress as such and they try to look as much as they can like that. Now, there's pre-ops, and I'll get into that in a fucking second. But gay marriage, I support it. I really do. Now, I mean, the thing is, if they want to get married, that's their business. Let it happen. Fuck, the thing is, from a values point of view, is it right? Is it wrong? I don't even really care so much about that. There's so many other things facing this country that gay marriage is not really something that's on my mind all the time. The thing is, though, forcing people to accept it. Look, people have religious views, and I'm sick and fucking tired of, now I'm an agnostic. I don't believe it. I don't know if Jesus is the Messiah. I don't fucking know what's what. Read the Bible, read the Torah, read the Quran. Don't know what I want to believe in. Just I keep an open mind. I believe in God. That's pretty much where I stand. But just organized religion, not a big fan. The thing is, some people are, and I respect that. I respect true Christians who do have values. I respect people that follow their religion and don't try to force it on people. But you know what the thing is? They criticize, for some reason, I don't know where these people are, that Christians are forcing their beliefs on people. I'm not saying that nobody does it, but, this isn't exactly the fucking Crusades. Last time I checked, the only religious wars I'm seeing are from fucking Muslims. That's all I'm seeing at the fucking moment. But the thing is, people are so judgmental, whether it be political pundits or just people on Facebook or social media, and they condemn Christians for not accepting the lifestyle. The thing is, why? And the thing is, I see it more from people who are not gay, who claim to not be gay. And the thing is, what I have to ask is, why do people push that issue so much? It's like I see people who don't even have any gay friends, don't even have gay family members. Usually if you have a gay family member, you're more inclined to accept that, and you'd be more for that, for the happiness of your child or your brother or sister or cousin, whatever it may be. But people have no relation at all to anything in the gay community or the gay people. They push for it so hard, and it's like, why? Let people believe what they want to. At this point now, all the states have accepted gay marriage. It's legal everywhere. Okay? So why are people pushing it on others? It's bad enough they try to feminize everything, try to, everybody is acting like a female. I just come out and say it. It is. Back in the day, nobody was fucking this insulted. When I was in grammar school, we used to call each other gay all the time. I remember the first time I was called gay, I didn't even know what it meant. And then my parents told me, and I was like fucking shocked. I was like, hey, whoa. There's actually fucking dudes who like other dudes and, women who like other women and shit like that. But it was like an insult. And then I was, as I was growing up, I was seeing fucking commercials from Wanda Sykes, saying that I'm not supposed to be calling other people gay and shit like that. And the thing is, it's like, who gives a fuck? Stop trying to make other people believe what you want them to believe. If people don't want to accept it, stop forcing them. If you want to go ahead, I'm not saying that these people are not bigots or shit like that, or it's, not, but stop it. Stop already judging people. That's the thing. It's like, you judging people, that's a biblical thing. It's actually, against Christianity. You're not supposed to be judging anybody. That's a right reserved for God. But even so, it's something that's frowned upon. Judging people is not a good thing. Because then if you're wrong, it makes you look bad. It makes everybody look bad related to you and around you. So, thing is, if people don't want to accept it, live with it. Get a hobby. Get a job. Do something else. There's so many other issues you could protest besides that. All right? So I support it. If people don't, leave them the fuck alone. All right? Can you at least do that? Leave people alone. You want to go through your whole life being this combative with people and fucking just judging them because they have, it does say in the Bible that man should not lay with man. It's an abomination. Okay? So, I'm not saying that it's an abomination. This ain't me. But if other people believe that, fucking respect it. Okay? Just, there's a lot of Christians that respect gay marriage, like the Pope, for example, who I fucking hate. I think he's one of the worst popes ever. And I think if this guy is going to represent Catholicism, that he should probably get on par with the fucking Bible. Just saying. But anyway, let's talk about this transgender mess. So yesterday I have the news on. I'm watching fucking de Blasio here. And this guy says that, in New York and just people in general, we need to get rid of the hate. We're too hateful. This fucking mayor, this fucking mayor is telling me I'm hateful. How the fuck do you know who I am? Once again, passing judgment. Humanitarians. Passing judgment on people. How does this make you a humanitarian? If you are passing judgment on people, it's not a good characteristic. It never has been. This is what drives me fucking insane. Here is a man who is saying that we should not judge people, but he is judging us. Double-edged sword? Much? Holy fuck! I don't see how people could like do this thing. You have blinders on. You don't want us insulting and being hateful to other people, though you have no proof or specific examples of such, because you don't know us and you don't know who you're talking. You're talking to a huge, wide audience. What? You're being a humanitarian. You want to help people, but you're insulting everybody else but the specific group that you're trying to help. You see where this is so fucked up? It's like insane. What the fuck is wrong with this world? Someone has a difference of opinion. And this is what I'm saying. I'm going to say it right now. I don't support transgender. I don't think that they deserve any rights. Now, they deserve to have all the other rights that we do, but special rights? Fuck no! Fuck no! Listen, so that's the law. They're allowed to use the bathroom which they identify with. This is what you want to know what I believe in? If you were originally born with a penis, you use the men's bathroom, motherfucker. Alright? And if you were born with a vagina, you go in the women's bathroom. Alright? Okay there? Now, mister, whatever the fuck you're calling yourself, I'm like, yes. Do you realize, like, how fucking crazy this is? It's like, and if we don't accept transgender, if I don't accept the fact that a man wants his penis removed and he wants an artificial vagina somehow constructed in his nether regions, just that's what it is, and he wants to dress up and get plastic surgery, like, for example, like Bruce Jenner. And it's not just me. There's a lot of people who are fucking outraged, and a lot of women even saying they don't support Bruce Jenner's. He was voted, excuse me. I was doing this for a time, but once again, I am not politically correct. I am stopping that euphemism right now. Bruce Jenner is a he. Okay? It's a he. They still refer to him as Bruce, okay? So he still is fucking Bruce. He's just somebody else now. He's pretending to be somebody else. He's wearing a costume. It's, sort of a fucking permanent costume. But the thing is this. It's like, you're told when you grow up you can be whatever you want to be. but not another gender. All right? It's just too weird. The fact that anyone would think about removing shit and changing who they are biologically. That's one thing that if you're gay, I understand that you're born that way. You can't help what you like or anything. And the thing is, but it's kind of hard to get around that in a way. And I've seen some arguments that people are considered bigots because they said, a lot of people like use the term unnatural. And I know that sounds really politically incorrect to a lot of people still talking about gay marriage here and stuff like that. And just gay people, homosexuals in general. The fact that a man has a penis and a woman has a vagina, it just seems like it goes. So this is what people mean by it's natural. You know. Now, for example, with women, they don't exactly have the equipment set up for sex, and men don't either. They do, but it's kind of a bit unorthodox. It's something that even a lot of their preferred method of sex is something that even men and women don't traditionally do a lot of the time. So like it's just gross talking about it, but I'll say it. Yeah, anal. That's their only fucking option. Gay men doing each other in the butt. It's something that even a lot of men and women don't do. They don't perform anal. Not everybody does it. Some people don't like to do it. But I'm saying that's why it's like natural for a man and a woman. That's what they mean by that. Not my word. That's theirs. And I see where they're coming from with that. Now, you can't help what you're attracted to. Now, if you disagree with like how the hell people think this way, I don't know what it is. I don't know why certain people are attracted and they're not, whatever that may be. Now, we've had a tough time in this country of accepting this, and many other countries still don't accept it. And a lot of people won't, and many people don't. That's the thing. Most people in this country, the statistic is still higher that people don't support gay marriage. They don't. Go look it up. All right, Google it. For fuck's sake. But the thing is, you're telling me that I am supposed to support fucking transgender stuff. I mean, where do you draw the line? I mean, I know why people take the role as the liberal in their life. This is exactly why. Because when you're a liberal, you're willing to accept anything. Because you feel that if you don't accept everything and every crazy thing, criminals, violent criminals, and rapists can be rehabilitated. These are all liberal beliefs. Maybe not everybody does. Once again, I'm not passing judgment. That's what you people do. But, it's like you think that everything is possible, everything is acceptable. You can do what you want. Why can't you, what's wrong with violent protests, right? What's wrong with the Black Panthers killing cops? They're making a statement because they've been held down all their lives. What's wrong with what was going on in Baltimore, Maryland? The cops were being corrupt. They were beating people down. So let's respond with violence that's 100 times worse. All liberals. These are all things that liberal people supported. Because the thing is, it's about being open-minded. When you're open-minded, this brand of open-mindedness, you don't leave yourself open to being called a bigot or a racist or anything. You play it safe in life. What a boring fucking just cowardly life the life of a liberal is. It really is. Being scared to say anything, just willing to accept anything. I mean, it's like, where are your standards? Where are your values? Where are your opinions? Do you have a mind of your own? Just accepting everything, accepting fucking everything. It's like somebody pointing a gun in your face and enjoying it. I mean, for fuck's sake, I mean, it's like if you're willing to accept transgenders being able to just, what? So this is the thing: a transgender person, they're pre-op. They're not even technically a woman yet in the eyes of being a transgender. It's actually a man dressing up as a woman. So really, essentially, it's a cross dresser. Transgender, yeah, that's the thing. I've seen them in online dating. They fucking dress up as a woman. They make up. They have maybe some surgery on their face or something. But it's like, who is to tell anybody at what point they are technically a woman? They're considered pre-op if they haven't already had their penis removed and their vagina fucking artificially constructed, surgically constructed. But it's like, where do you fucking draw the line of what's acceptable in society? It's just, this was something that didn't need to be done. It really didn't. I mean, it's like, so you're saying that if somebody has a change of heart, so they're allowed to, even though they still have a penis, they're going to fucking pee in the fucking, or take a shit in the fucking women's bathroom. But then what if they have a change of heart and they don't want to be a transgender person anymore, and they just, they want to be normal, they want to still, just not be a woman anymore, and they just like want to be a man. They're still gay, obviously, but the thing is, they want to, they're gonna, use the men's bathroom. I mean, like, but that, like, I don't get it. I really don't. Like, I'm even confusing myself here. It's like, at what point? I mean, they're allowed to switch back and forth. It's like, that's the woman's bathroom. That's the privacy for the women. They got their parts. If they're not voluntarily letting you see their vagina or shit when they have their pants down and stuff, that is their business. That's their bathroom. It's just like us, We don't, like when we're at the urinals, we stand as close to it as possible so another dude don't check out our junk. It's like, it's a private, intimate moment, being in the bathroom. And now you're just going to have people like a guy who has a penis, he still has a penis. He might be dressed up like a girl or have slight fucking, plastic surgery to try to look more like a woman, is going to go in that bathroom. And the excuse that de Blasio is using is that we have to be more open-minded and we got to stop being divisive. I am so sick of hearing about this. Hillary Clinton, the same shit. We need more love and kindness. Yeah, fucking more love and kindness. Because we don't show enough fucking tolerance. I am so fucking sick of it. I am so sick of every single time I disagree, I see something wrong in the world, getting called a bigot or a racist. Sometimes it doesn't even fucking apply. Everyone's a bigot. Everyone's Hitler. Everyone's this or that. The thing is, I'm getting so sick of it! Because it's like, you want to go ahead and these days and you call somebody a racist, and they might even be talking about a religion, even though being a racist is hate against a race. And people get called a bigot even though they just have a difference of opinion. It's like, and you get called Hitler, even though Hitler was a man responsible for killing millions of people, not just Jews, but Christians as well, and Gypsies, Romanians, and a host of other people. And somehow, anybody who you disagree with, oh, they're Hitler. Who you think, it's like, even I am not going to call de Blasio Hitler. He's a fucking Mama Luke motherfucker, but I ain't going to call him Hitler. I ain't going to stoop to that level. That's what liberals do. Hitler, Hitler, Hitler. Fuck you! I am so sick of you passing judgment on people, forcing us to, I'm just going to say it. Transgender is weird. All right? I don't give a fuck what anybody says. I'm not willing to accept it. I think it's fucking outrageous. If you were born with a penis, fucking deal with it. You don't like it, fine. Or go ahead. You want to get the surgery done? You want to fuck up your genitalia and you want to fucking remove it? Go the fuck ahead. But I don't want fucking these people in the bathroom. It's fucking weird. You know, a fucking woman who wants to get turned into a man who's with a fucking penis. It's like, you know, it's like I don't understand how anybody's mind works that way. We're like, oh, that's okay. I'm completely comfortable with this. I mean, it's like, do you people have any opinions? You know, any convictions at all in your life? Or just everything rolls off your shoulders? I'm just saying, it's like there's a man, De Blasio, telling me I'm hateful. I'm a hateful person because I'm just not willing to accept this. I mean, the fuck. It's like anybody could say anything. Oh, you know, it's like, oh, for now on, we're gonna have to wear shoes on our hands. I mean, like, well, oh, well, hey, look at this. Oh, this is normal. I completely get behind this. I'm just gonna fucking, you know, walk on my hands all fucking day. Is that what's next? I mean, you think it's maybe you think it's fucking funny, but I don't because I'm not even fucking kidding. That's the way how the fucking world seems like it's fucking going. Just anything's acceptable. Fucking say anything and it's fucking acceptable as long as it's put in a politically correct, euphemismized fashion. You know, it really is. That, like, it is just perfectly acceptable to say whatever you want as long as it's in a safe way and it's not hateful. You know, but this is the thing. This is hateful to people who just don't want to accept anything. All right, I'm offended by this. Okay, I don't think it is. You know, we're so busy. We got to make sure that everybody is not offended. You got to make sure, take down the Christmas trees, take down anything that says God on it. Fuck that fucking shit, right? Because it doesn't matter how those people feel. They're getting offended by it. People who believe in God are getting offended by the fact that things with God are being taken down from courthouses and shit like that. All right? That's who it is. People are getting offended when they don't want a person who is technically a man still, who was born a man, walking into the women's bathroom. Okay? Maybe not everybody's completely comfortable about that, huh? But no, I guess they're hateful bigots. Where do we draw the line, huh? When does it fucking stop? When does this politically correct madness cease to exist? Probably never, because we've gotten to the point we're so fucking far gone as a people, as a country. As I said, now it's all I see. Everybody being offended by everything Donald Trump says. Being offended by fucking Christmas trees. Being offended by fucking coffee cups. Being offended by everything under the sun. How is this? What is this like to live a life where you walk through life and everything fucking offends you? Colors, letters, fucking words and shit like that. Deal with it! Alright? This is life. We have to deal with things. In life, we are going to disagree because we have opinions. We are individuals. There's something called individualism. You know, we all have our different ways about us. That's what makes us special. Wasn't that what we were taught when it comes to tolerance? How about tolerance? So you're going to be intolerant towards a certain point of view to preach tolerance and cement tolerance. The thing is, we're being told to be tolerant and told to, you know, to stop being hateful. The thing is that they're being intolerant to people who believe a certain way or have certain reasons, maybe religious reasons or otherwise. They're being intolerant to them. But like I said, whatever it's like this, it seems like whatever's hurtful to people, you know, it's always like it's never works out in anybody's favor. It never works out for, you know, in anyone's favor. It always ends up this way. It always has to be something fucked up that ends up winning. You know, it's like, why is this shit allowed to prosper? Why does the values of this country, Why does common sense or anything that makes any sense anymore seem to be dwindling? I mean, it is. It's ridiculous. I think I said quite a bit enough about this. I'm fucking pissed off as shit because I can't take it anymore. I can't take this fucking life we're being forced to live in where we have to be scared shitless of saying something to somebody and offending them because everyone's getting fucking offended. Fuck this fucking bullshit and fuck Mayor de Blasio. That guy is the true fucking bigot.